What is in people, back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back with another video for you guys today. Now of course today is Friday, and just like every Friday on this channel, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips, something useful for you guys to use going forward to help you with your finances. So in today's video we're going to talk about 5 different money hacks that the rich use. Now from these hacks I give you, one of them you guys probably already know, the rest I doubt you guys actually know. And of course, just like every Friday, like I said, I'm here to help you guys when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your wealth, when it comes to building wealth, saving money, all that good stuff. So we're going to dive into those in a few seconds. But first, before we get that in today, I'll give you guys a great hack to use. One hack that you guys can use before we start is giving the video a thumbs up, liking the video, also commenting on this video as another hack. Another hack you guys can use is subscribing to the channel if you're new around here, hitting that red button below. And lastly, the best hack you guys can use, the best of them all, is sharing these videos with your friends. So now that we've got all of that out of the way and you guys have done that, let's dive into those 5 different money hacks that the rich use. So the first one, automated bill payments. Now this hack here is a very good hack and not a lot of people use it. Just like I said, it's mainly the rich that use this. So what do I mean by automated bill payments? Any bills you have, whether it's phone bills, whether it's rent, whether it's electricity, whether it's whatever it may be, you have that set on automatic, because this is going to actually impact one of the things I talk about later on in the video. But it's important that you get your bills paid. You get them paid on time, continuously. Of course, it's important to pay yourself first, but if you do have bills, you must make sure those are paid. And one of the best things you guys can do is set them to automatic payments. Now, of course, every time that you get bills, there's going to be times you're like, oh, I don't really want to pay this, or you might forget about it, or you don't want to pay this, whatever it may be. But it's important that you do pay them because you signed up to pay for them, so you must pay for them. So again, one of the best things you guys can do is get those payments set on automatic. Actually, funny enough, today I have a bill which I was about to pay and I remembered it's on automatic. But only because I changed it recently that, I'd forgotten that before in the past I had troubles with it. So like I said, today it was set onto automatic. It was paid straight away, no worries. So anytime you could forget the date, anytime you forget you're supposed to pay it, any of those kind of things, you do not need to worry at all. Make sure you guys use that tip that the rich use and set yourself up with some automatic bill payments. Number 2, moving money. What exactly do I mean when I say moving money? There are so many different things you guys can do. Moving money from rental properties to stocks, moving money from your stocks to your online business, moving money about like that. But there's also ways you can move money when it comes to your bank accounts. You can have checkings accounts, you can have savings accounts, you can have emergency funds, you can have investment accounts. You can have so many different accounts, and the rich, they use this to their advantage. Some checkings accounts, they will open and they won't see anything beneficial for it. Some business accounts they'll have open and they know that they can get lots of tax breaks. Sometimes they have investment accounts where again, they can use that purely for investments. They take their money out there and they put it into other things, but they move their money. They focus on moving their money. They don't just leave, $25,000 sitting in their checking account when they know that that money can be used for so many different things. They move their money. Emergency funds again. You might have a couple thousand emergency fund. They might have an emergency, take it out, sure, use it, but they move their money from the checking account now to the emergency fund. They move their money from the savings account to a high interest yield savings account somewhere else. They move their money. And it's another hack that a lot of people don't use. Before, I'd say the last 6 months, I never used to move money at all. But I realized how beneficial it can be to move money. If you see that the stock market is booming, you take your money and start moving it there. You see that, real estate is down, there's potential opportunities there. There's some nice rental properties you can get. You take your money, you move it there. Moving money is all a part of the game. And again, it's another trick, another tip that you guys can use, which the rich do. 3, monitoring their credit. Now, a lot of people who are not rich do not do this. And this is something I'd done in the past when I was succeeding financially, and it was good, it helped me. When I wasn't succeeding financially, well, at the same time, I wasn't really monitoring my credit. So for those of you who are at least in America, it is important to monitor your credit. We have different apps, we have different services, we have different ways to monitor our credit. But a lot of you probably don't monitor your credit because you're either too worried or you don't want to look at it or you think it's going to make your credit go down. Monitoring your credit is important because there's going to come times where you need, lines of credit, loans, different things. And it's going to take credit to get those things. If you don't know what your credit is and you don't know, you're not conscious of what's going on, well, obviously that's not a very good thing. You need to make sure that you monitor your credit, see what you're doing wrong, see what you're doing right, see, how you can get your credit score increased, make sure you're not in debt, make sure there's something you're not missing out, make sure no subscriptions are, hurting your credit because you're paying for stuff that you can't afford. Make sure that you're monitoring your credit because again, it's going to come in handy somewhere along the line. Now, when I touched on, automatic bill payments, this rolls right into the fact of, monitoring your credit. If you're not paying your bills on time, guess what's going to happen, guys? Your credit will go down. I had to learn that the hard way. It sounds really dumb, but it's actually really true. If you don't pay for your bills on time, you don't pay for what you're supposed to pay for, you don't pay for what you signed up for, your credit's going to get damaged. And damaged credit is difficult to fix. It's very easy to lose, good credit. It's very difficult to regain it. There are definitely, a lot of credit repair companies out there, different programs you can use. But why not just go and get it right from the start? Why not just get it straight from the jump? There's no point having a credit score, which is in the low 500s, again, for those of you in the US, Why not have it in the 700s, the 800s? Why not be up there? I've worked at a financial institution. I know how it goes. Your credit is very important, especially at least in a country like America. You need to make sure that your credit is not damaged. It's too easy in this day and age to damage your credit. Through credit cards, through buying things you can't afford, through consumer debt, through loans. There's enough credit card debt out there. There's enough debt in general. But again, please make sure you focus on managing your credit. If you do want to be like the rich and use the tricks that they use, they manage their credit. They know, how well they're doing when it comes to credit. They check that kind of thing. Because obviously they know it's going to come in handy when they want a loan to do something big. When it comes to business, they're going to use it in so many different forms. But again, make sure you guys start managing your credit if you don't already. 4, budgeting. Now this is the one that I said that you guys probably know that's going to come up. You guys probably have heard before. But budgeting, again, is really important. This is a tip and a trick that the rich use, and not a lot of people do use this. Now let me explain this to you. If you have a budget, you will consciously be aware of what you're spending, what's coming in, how much money you're, ending with each month. If you're in the red, if you're in the green, for those of you who don't understand what it means, red means you're spending a lot more than you're earning. Green means you're above water, so you're doing well. But if you do not budget, how do you know these things? How do you consciously know, how much is going out of your pocket? How do you know what's left in your bank account? How do you know if you did well this month or you were under budget, over budget? You don't know those things. One hugely important part of managing your money is having a budget. Every month, what is going out, what's coming in. Your expenses, your income. How many sources of income you're getting in, doesn't matter. You need to budget. Rich use this tip. Rich use this trick. And not a lot of people do. A good thing is I do see that a lot of you guys out there are starting to use that, so keep using it. For those of you who do not budget, there are enough spreadsheets out there. There are enough different apps out there to help you budget. If you do not know enough about budgeting again, go online, go on Google, go on YouTube, type in budget spreadsheet, type in budgeting, type in how to budget, anything to do with budgeting, because you're going to need it. A lot of people do not use this. A lot of people are suffering because they don't use it. And it's not a huge tip, it's not, crazy tip. It's just knowing what's going out and what's coming into your pockets. But again, it's a small trick that the rich do and it makes a lot of difference. 5, automated deductions. So earlier I talked about automatic bill payments. Now I'm talking about automated deductions. So what are these? Well, this goes back to the point of paying yourself first. If you are someone who is employed and you probably get automatic payments each and every month or every 2 weeks, however often you get paid, you should be able to set up automatic deductions. So that means you have money that's directly coming to account every 2 weeks. Each and every time that money comes into your account, you should automatically have 10% directly into your savings, 15% or 20% directly into your investment account, 20% directly into something else, whatever it may be. Maybe, your deductions might even go automatically into your bills. It depends how you want it set up. But this is a trick the rich use. And not a lot of people know this. They have automatic deductions. A lot of them pay themselves first via automatic deductions. A lot of the rich people have their 9 to 5, their main source of income, and that money is automatically deducted into somewhere else once they get paid. A lot of you guys out there probably get paid and you just have the money and then you decide what you're going to do. If you have automatic deductions set up, not only does it help you allocate your money to where you would like it to go, but it also just helps you stay disciplined. If you can live off 60, 70%, 80% of your income each and every month because you have automatic deductions set up, even better. It helps you, it forces you to do that kind of thing. Without automatic deductions, it's kind of difficult to always say, I'm going to put 10% towards this, 15% towards that. I mean, it's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's definitely difficult. It's much easier to have automatic deductions. The moment you have automatic things set up, automatic bill payments, automatic deductions, automatic payments, automatic, receiving of any kind of money, it makes life so much easier. But again, not a lot of people do this. Automatic deductions allow you to allocate your money to where it may best be used. Again, people have different things they want to do with their money, and I'm not saying you should have a certain amount of percent go to savings or a certain percent go to investments. What I am saying is definitely you should decide what's best for you and put your money towards whatever you think it can be best used. So those are 5 different money hacks that the rich use, and you can use them as well to help you guys better yourself when it comes to finances, when it comes to managing your money, when it comes to whatever you do financial wise. My aim on this channel, as I always say, is to help one person become better each and every day when it comes to their finances, when it comes to financial success, when it comes to financial freedom, becoming financially independent, close to becoming the person who they want to be, wealth-wise, be on the right path when it comes to their riches. All these kind of things, these tricks I've given you guys today, these money hacks are important. Not only because the rich use them, because that's exactly how you can become rich as well. It's really not rocket science. There's a reason that they do that, and quite frankly, you guys should be doing the same. So overall, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. And as always, like I said at the beginning of the video, leave me that feedback. Also, tomorrow's the weekend. It's Saturday. And on this channel, the weekends where winners made, the weekends where empires are built. So make sure you guys are back here for that one. We'll be back here with a bang for another video. Check out all those links in the description as well. We have my smartwatch company, we have cryptocurrency, we have a free online guide to business, we have stocks, we have a lot going on there. Just check it all out. Like I said, all those links in the description below. But that is it for today, you guys. Thank you for watching. I go into making, you go into making. See you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace.